9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
It's the Queen Bee of WWT, Wrestling with Honey with
Honey Pop Predictions. Don't worry, Lily girl, you're going to get your shine today. Welcome, guys. Happy Friday, beautiful people. Welcome to our Honey Night SmackDown watch along as part of our Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. I'm the sweetest Oos, hostess with the mostess, Wrestling with Honey. I'm here to host you for the next 3 hours for an amazing watch along. We're going to have some action-packed things happening tonight. Just came off of an amazing show with the WWT Live crew. Shout outs to Ced, Boss Lady, Councilman, and Jacob, who's in the house. And it was a really, really fun time. So make sure you guys check that out, of course, after you hang out with me. We're going to be here for the next 3 hours. So I hope you guys got your snacks ready, your beverages, and whatever else you need to get yourself nice and comfortable. And let's enjoy the show, shall we? So we have a triple threat match, being that there's now a new member on the SmackDown roster. Drew McIntyre is the newly signed, newest signee, I should say, to the SmackDown roster, and he has been entered into an Elimination Chamber qualifying triple threat match. And I had said on my Honey Pop predictions, and I just realized it. I think I had said that Jey Uso was a part of this match, but I stand corrected. It was actually Big Jim who's going to be qualifying for this Elimination Chamber match. So Big Jim, Drew McIntyre, and LA Knight. If I had to pick, I think I'm going with Drew tonight. Don't bring this man all the way over to SmackDown for nothing. I think he's looking for a win tonight. We also have Candice LeRae with the return of Alexa Bliss, a women's one-on-one qualifier for the Elimination Chamber as well. And we also have Bianca, the EST of WWE, versus Piper Niven, and so much more. Jey Uso's in the building. Charlotte Flair's in the building. I don't know what's going to happen. Or maybe the Wyatt Six might finally show up, God willing, but I won't get my hopes up, because the last couple weeks I've gotten my hopes up for these watch alongs, and a little disappointed. But if there's anything that Triple H and even Bray Wyatt and now Uncle Howdy, aka Bo Dallas, is teaching me, is patience is a virtue, and it's a virtue that I should have. So I'm going to be as patient as possible, but
I'm gonna fight all these urges, my brother.
I'm gonna fight them for now, because right now we got the Yeet Master in the house. Jey Uso kicking it off tonight. And of course, it's just him, Us. And I can't wait to see what he has to say. He had a very, very emotional speech and promo on SmackDown. And he has every reason to be feeling good about himself, being that he has plugged his ticket into WrestleMania as 2025 Royal Rumble winner. And I think this is going to be an entrance that nobody gets tired of anymore. Like you said, Jeffrey, it's time to yeet. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all are already activated, and I'm so here for the energy. Time to yeet. Boza, thank you for coming in. Dylan as well, our producer from the future. Brandon Stevens. Dad, how you doing? Good to see you. And Lewis Johnson, pleasure having you guys. Shout outs to you all for joining me. Let me know what you guys are excited for. Let me know what you guys are intrigued to see tonight. Let me know what are you most how's your week been? What's going on in the world right now? What's going on in the world of Jey Uso is the whole crowd is in full yeet mode. Jey Uso is like, I can't, there's no denying that Jey Uso has definitely become the favorite in WWE. The main event, Jey Uso. From yeeting all the way from Cleveland to Memphis all week, Jay. All week. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody had a good week. Can't believe we have another week in the books, guys. That audience is loud. I love the mix of the yeet and the hay. Whoa, breaking news here. What? Dylan wants some breaking news. Cedric Alexander has been released by WWE after 8.5 years. Wow. And the wheel keeps on turning and the moves will continue to be made. But we wish Cedric Alexander all the best of luck. Last time we had seen him, we know that he was pretty much working with Javon Evans, Ethan Page. And the last time we saw him, he pretty much got his arm broken by Ethan Page. We haven't seen him since last year, but shout outs to Cedric the Entertainer. That's some crazy news. Boza says, hopefully we get a decision from Jey and Charlotte, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I wouldn't either. Good evening, Eric Take. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you were sick. I hope you're feeling better, man. Make sure you rack up on those fluids and nutrients and vitamins, everything you need. And Boza says, hope Honey's doing okay after Mayor tried to one-up her while she was using her lotion while we were bored with Scott Steiner. Well, what's funny, even more funny, Boza, that's not even my lotion. I am an ambassador. I am literally an official ambassador. It was a contract signing and everything. And of course, behind closed doors, me and Boss Lady handled some things, but I am an official ambassador for her products called Center In. For body butter, massage candles, the works, and it smells so darn good. So stay centered with Center In by the Boss Lady. So I was actually using Boss Lady's products, as part of my ambassador agreement. It was just yeah. Just trying to, help the Boss Lady out. Boza said that Cedric Alexander has said that we will see you in 90 days. Well, okay. What's up, Benjamin? Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. Hope you had a great week. Listen, they were coming for me today. Like the Irish coffee thing and everything. Like, first of all, like I knew what they were talking about, but I was just like, no, I didn't have. I had Starbucks. I had Starbucks coffee. That's all I had. No libations for me today, but Cedric was coming for me today. But it's always a good time. It's love, all love and all family here at WWT. We like to have a good time. But Jey Uso with the longest entrance ever. He's about to compete with Roman for the longest entrance ever, unless the final boss has something to say. Let's see what our Oos has to say. The Yeet Master has the mic. Main event Jey Uso's now in your city. Cindy, you are too many things. You are so funny. Boza says, congrats on the deal, honey. Was wondering why Councilman and Dale, I was laughing when you were using that product. Listen, I'm just trying to support the cause and support my boss lady, and it's in my contract. Just make sure I'm acknowledging the product, showing off the product, selling the product, the sweetest oos. More You Deserve It chants from the SmackDown WWT universe, because we know he had the same reception for Raw on Raw. Louis Johnson says, tell TK to send me her lotion. Man, put in a request, send an email. She'll hook you up, man. Cynthia Taylor says, Undertaker being given a run for his money. No kidding. No kidding. There's been so many long entrances, but Undertaker definitely being one of the longest. Roman Reigns is a close second at this point, the way he takes his time. Jey Uso, because people just don't want to stop eating. Oh. Now, who do you guys think Jey should go with? I want to know what you guys think in the chat. We were talking about it earlier. Should Jey go for Cody? Should Jey go for Gunther? And speaking of Cody, he says his name, and there he is. He's welcoming his dog, though an American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Should he make a decision? And with who? Like, he has to make a decision by April anyway, but who should he make that decision with? Adrenaline in my soul. Ooh, I got color change. I'm trying to fix my light here, y'all. There it is. The curtain lights go up. Whoa! Benjamin says he would like to wait for the winners of the Rumble to make a decision and wait until at least 3 weeks before Mania. Okay. What's your plan? If you were booking this, how are you booking their decision? Cindy says Charlotte and Tiffany are gonna have a crazy mic off tonight. I could feel it. I'm a little shooketh. I'm a little shooketh because I heard apparently reports that Rhea wasn't supposed to come out on Monday while Charlotte was talking. So I heard. But Tiffany comes out on Charlotte. I can't promise, like, I can't make any promises that I'll keep my composure because this is something we kind of knew would happen. Didn't think it'd be so soon, but I'll take it. Whatever the decision is. And here is the American Nightmare. WWT Universe, very happy to see him. He said, so, Oos or Memphis? Yeet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't even bother asking. You know what we want to talk about. You got 2 choices to make. On the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. That'll mean a lot. Jeffrey says Gunta makes sense. Gunta. Or should I say? No, I got to do it, right, guys? I got to do it.
Gunta, the ring general, Gunta.
Gunta definitely makes sense because that's the one he can't get over. Dad says, you know, Cody got to be beat up after that match. Apparently, he was looking at the medical team after the Rumble. He couldn't even do the post show. Cody always does the post show. I think this is probably like the second one he hasn't done. A hip is out of alignment and fluid in his elbow. Lower back. Whoa.
diagnosis. How full my heart is, how absolutely 100% proud I am of Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble.
Okay. Give me the good stuff, guys. Let's not do the friend thing, please. That doesn't make for a good story.
It's your choice. But that sign right there, having fought for it, having taken my choice away last year and having to win it back, that's your sign to point at. This is your WrestleMania, Jay. And you know, we've had some good moments in this ring. We won tag team.
KO's Cindy says KO attacking Sammy, making DIY sweat.
You know, this here arena's right off Beale Street.
Benjamin says he would like to see Jay choose Cody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeet.
But Jay, as much as you have this choice, I have to go to WrestleMania, and for this title reign to be complete, not only do I have to go to WrestleMania, not only do I have to be in the main event, I have to win.
Yeah, you definitely need to win, Cody. You need this win more than anything. If whoever chooses Cody, they need to win. Like Cody needs to win. Because otherwise, your win against the tribal chief don't mean shit. You feel me? Do you feel him, sir? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Coming in hot, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Ever since Solo's been gone, Jacob is just literally off the leash. Jacob Fatu and Tamatanga on their way to the ring. I was gonna say I have a feeling that I had a feeling that maybe KO was gonna show up, but guess not. Man, I don't want to be the person in the ring while Jacob is walking towards me, man. That's pretty chilling. Jasim, how's Lily doing? She seems to be doing just fine. She's just waiting back. She's waiting for her time to shine when the goddess comes out. Yeah. So here for that. What you got to say, Jacob? Alexander, just to clarify, I do not have a cat. I have a dog. Ooh. Last year, you took that title from my family, but as of now, Cody, my family wants that title back.
Don't get this twisted. Let's just keep it 100. If there was anybody to bring back that to the family, it's sure to hell would it be your ass.
Oh, wow. The disrespect. Oh, super kick to Tamatanga. Oh, Jacob with a super kick to Jay. Cody going at it. Oh, don't do this, Cody. You're going to mess yourself up. Are they going to write Cody off for a few weeks? Oh, my God. Cody about to get got. Yeah. Oh, super kick Jey Uso. Cody cutter. Jesus, Cody. You shouldn't even be taking these bumps. Looks like Jay and Cody got over on Jacob and Tomatonga. They were ready. Nice little juicy start. SmackDown feeling real oozy. Speaking of oozy juicy, we got the big 2 out of 3 strutting their stuff on the way to the ring, getting ready for the EST's qualifying match against Piper Niven for the Elimination Chamber in Toronto. All right. Memphis coming in hot. Jasim says, I want to see Jacob as champion and run loose on everybody. Honestly, that would not be a bad idea. If Jacob wins the title, I would totally have him be a defending champion. Literally, like you said, run loose on everybody. And around the time when maybe Solo Sikoa resurfaces, then he could pretty much, I mean, he could pretty much flaunt that he did something that Solo couldn't do while he was the so-called tribal chief of this team of Bloodline. And that was win a title. Yep. There's only one tribal chief. But like I said, and I've said it many times here, I will acknowledge Jacob before I acknowledge Solo. But when Solo resurfaces, I feel like the place is going to pop. Because it's been a while since we've seen Solo. He didn't even show up for the Rumble. Don't you just hate commercials, guys? Same sentiments, Boza. The way they wrote off my tribal chief before because he would have to get pinned in the chamber. Yep. Sounds about right. Like all this Cody copycat treatment. Well, Roman Reigns copycat treatment, I should say. But Cody does kind of show up every week. Kind of. Jesus Lord, and already we are at a half hour. 30 minutes gone by just like that. Dad says Fatu was going for Cody's elbow. I saw that. Not going good for Cody. Not looking good. Doctors are saying that he has elbow fluid that needs to be drained. Hip that's not aligned correctly. His lower back. Not sure what's happening with that. It's giving me Seth vibes. And I'm really scared about it. But it could be a way that they're working the storyline for Cody to be able to still recuperate and recover from that brutal match with Kevin Owens. Cindy says Solo's taking a break like he deserves. Been a staple since he went up from NXT. He really has. Whether the original Bloodline or this Bloodline, he really has. I will acknowledge that. Roman is out indefinitely. I wonder. I'm not sure. I haven't really heard anything about Roman. Is Cody really hurt or is he not working the chamber? I don't know. That's a good question. I think I mean, according to him, he did express the doctor's, diagnosis to us just now. But as far as it being real or if he's just not working the chamber, I mean, I don't really see. I'm trying to remember. I mean, there were championship matches at the chamber, so maybe Cody is just taking a break up until by the time we get to March. But I mean, with those kinds of injuries, you might have to get through it a little longer than that. And apparently Nick Aldis has made a tag team match official. We have Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, the former tag team champions, are now going against Tomatonga and Jacob Fatu in a tag team match. Also former tag team champions. Piper Niven and Chelsea Green await the EST's arrival. I love these girls. They just make me smile every time they do their entrance. I never needed you at all. Bum 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 bum. We did talk about this earlier, Cindy. It's so messed up. It's so messed up. But I heard that she is getting help from authorities and WWE as well. So I'm just hoping that they get down to the bottom of this because it's just not right. But we did speak a lot about this earlier on WWT Live. Six women walking in. Only one woman will remain. Who are going to be those six women? We're kicking off the qualifiers right now for SmackDown. Already off the rip, trying to go for the KOD. You're crazy, Bianca. You gotta get Piper down a little bit. Gotta break her down. There you go. Cody doesn't need the chamber after that ladder match. No, of course. He doesn't need to be in the chamber, but there needs to be a championship title match somehow. Because wasn't it Naya and Rhea in Australia? I believe. Let Cody rest this PLE. Oh, sure. Let's let Cody rest. But when it was my tribal chief, it was like, he's not around. He don't do nothing. He's a part-timer. He's got that Brock Lesnar schedule. I'm just busted. Don't come at me, Jeffrey. Dad says, wouldn't it be crazy if Jade shows up tonight? There's a lot of people talking on the internet and a lot of people in the chats that have been saying Jade should return tonight. We thought she would, being that they were just in Atlanta, but they're in Memphis, still not far away. But I'm really anxious to see when she returns. It's more so when she'll be coming. Because also I'm hearing that she's in the performance center a lot too. They're still trying to brush her up on how to move and how her in-ring work and her ability is and how she executes. Speaking of execution, Piper Niven is laying down the law on Bianca Belair. The EST needs to find some way to get back up from this. Jeffrey says, I'm tired of getting my hopes up. Let her have her show up as a surprise. Not for nothing. I was getting tired of my hopes up with the Wyatt Six, man. Like I'm not sure what to expect tonight, so I just have no expectations. I just know that I expect a solid evening of wrestling. But she might still show. You never know. Don't put it past anyone. Jeff Mitterling, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. He says Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Hopefully Bianca Belair beats Piper Niven in this match. I'm totally rooting for the EST. You guys let me know in the chat as well who you are rooting for in all of these matches. Since we're on Piper Niven and Bianca Belair, let's just go for those picks. Let me know, EST or Piper, in the chat. Jasim says, I can't wait for Elimination Chamber because I'm excited. Also, that's when my order from Amazon for the standard edition of 2K25 comes to me. So I'm super excited to get that on March 14th. I don't blame you. Are you, Jeffrey? Are you a loyal tribal chief supporter? Are you? I question your loyalty to my tribal chief. Dad says this chamber match will probably be to determine who will go for the other championship. One or the other. Because we still don't know who Charlotte is deciding on. So until we know who the winners of the Rumble are going to decide, that's how we know what will take place in the chamber and who will be in it. Jeff says Alexa Bliss wrestles tonight with Lily in her corner. Lily's going to be ready to go. I'm so excited to see her in the ring. Jasim says John Cena will win the chamber. Eric Tate is rooting for the EST. Jeffrey's going for the EST. Eric Tate, congratulations. March 7th, your birthday. Awesome. Got to make sure we give you a shout out. Benjamin is also going for the EST. I hate commercials. So also, besides this match, we also have Candice LeRae versus Alexa Bliss, which is another women's qualifying match. Then we have the triple threat between Jimmy, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre, which is going to be a pretty nutty match, I think. And we also still have to hear from Charlotte Flair. Wonder if there's going to be any White Six. Nothing was booked for the tag teams as far as the title, tag team champions go with DIY or anything with Motor City Machine Guns. Maybe we'll see something. We got 3 hours, so 2.5 now, but we have plenty of time to be able to squeeze in something. I think, at least I hope. Jeffrey says, honey, if you're talking about earlier, Seth did warn Roman and Drew did too. Okay. But what like the tribal chief really needs to be afraid of a warning from Seth freaking Rollins. Like I think this is gonna be bad because I've always advocated for Seth, but the one thing that I could never take away from him was the fact that he betrayed the Shield. I'm just like my tribal chief. I'm not over it either. And some receipts need to be given for that. So yeah, I think that Seth, who also has said very passionately this week about people getting things that they deserve. Seth, watch out, man. Watch those words. Watch those words, because my tribal chief will be coming for you. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see him on Monday on Raw show up. I mean, we really haven't seen him since the Rumble, so they're giving him some time. But the Rumble is Roman's gonna handle my dad were right here. He's gonna handle Seth, manhandle. I hated the Shield betrayal. I still hate it to this day. But it's one of the most classic moments in WWE history. It's like damn like it was. If they had had some more longevity in the Shield, it could have almost had a betrayal so crazy. I mean, I wouldn't compare it to the greatest heel turn of all time with Hulk Hogan, one of the most infamous heel turns of all time, but I think it would be up there. I think we'll probably see John Cena turn heel before, Seth Rollins turn heel before we ever see John Cena turn heel, as much as I would love that. But if it's a triple threat match like people are saying it's going to be, that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to stack CM Punk on top of Seth and pin them and be done with it. Oh my God, Bianca lifting up Piper Niven into the KOD, just straight up beautiful strength, and a 1, 2, and a 3. Bianca has advanced and is going into the Elimination Chamber match. You can't have any of these matches without the EST. You can't. You honestly can't. So Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair, first 2 women filling up the spots, and we have 4 spots left. Very nice. Oh, wow. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance are there in Nick Aldis's office. And then we have Carmelo Hayes. Oh, Adam Pierce called Nick Aldis to make it a request for Carmelo Hayes to face a Raw superstar. So what are we doing? Please let it be Penta. Please let it be. It's Akira Tozawa. Oh, yes, because of the Royal Rumble situation. He did not. Akira Tozawa. He said air ball. This match is about to cook, though, on the low. This match is about to cook on the low, for sure. Akira Tozawa ain't no scrub. Like, we need to put some respect on Akira Tozawa. Ah, here we go. Some tag team action. DIY has arrived. Oh, and they're just dressed up. They're not wearing ring gear. So maybe they're coming to commentary and sitting at the commentary table. Or maybe an interview. Okay. Very nice. Benjamin said, I would like to see Cena win in the chamber. I think a lot of people would. Cindy says, I really need them to give Io a big win for once. Her last major win was in 2023. Yeah, tell me about it. She was my pick to win the Rumble. Like, I thought she would have even been the Iron Woman too, and still won the Rumble. But give that to Roxanne. Shout out to Roxanne. I'm here for that. But Io Sky definitely should have been that winner. I also heard that Charlotte Flair's spot was not Charlotte Flair. Alexa Bliss's spot was originally slated for Shotzi Blackheart. But I'm not sure what happened with plans or anything, but I think it was probably scrapped after they found out that Alexa was going to commit to the Rumble. The power of Tozawa. Power, hour. She really is, man. Bianca is just a specimen, a beautiful specimen at best, and like a great athlete. She can do no wrong in any match. But we need her in that. We need her in that chamber. Jasim says, did you see Isho's speed at the Rumble? He took the spear real nice. He sold. Yeah. For the most part. I think that was probably his highlight of the night. But other than that, I don't really care for Isho speed like that. But kudos and shout outs. Boza says, feels random that we're having an inter-promotional match tonight. Something is up. Yeah, true. Jeff Middling says, at WrestleMania, DIY will face the Street Profits and the Motor City Machine Guns. Is that guaranteed? Boza says, that's the rumor according to Uncle Dave. Oh, I hate when we call him Uncle Dave. I don't want to read that out loud. I think it's a case the Dirt Sheets don't like. They were told to fly a kite, basically. I think we had talked about that. Bianca has qualified while being half of the WWE's women tag team champions. She is awesome. She is dope. Yeah. Jeffrey says, Jordan Grace and Bianca, sign me up. I would be here. I would totally be here for that. The battle of the Juggernaut and the EST. That's a whole nother level of women's wrestling. I think that should even be a women's main event. Quite honestly, I think you might have figured out the women's main event if they ever came out with an Evolution 2. But oh, okay. In regards to Shotzi, got it, got it. You need people that know what they're doing in that chamber. Absolutely. Liv, the likes of Liv, Bianca. I would even put. I mean, I would even make it interesting. I would put. I mean, I'm gonna put Alexa Bliss in there. Alexa Bliss is definitely got to be winning this match tonight. Like that's a no brainer. Liv, Alexa Bliss, Bianca. We need someone else. We need maybe Nia Jax. Alexa, stop. Every time I say Alexa Bliss, my Alexa picks it up. So I gotta like whisper her name. Wow. Taker showed up. Ooh, this is a premiere of LFG, the new show from A&E and WWE called Legends and Future Greats, premiering this Sunday. I have Mickey James, Shawn Michaels, Bubba Ray Dudley, and Taker, fellow trainers and coaches for this show. Premieres this Sunday, February 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern time on A&E. Make sure you guys go check that out. I definitely will. Set your DVRs. It's going to be awesome. I think anybody working under the tutelage of a Shawn Michaels or a Undertaker or even a Mickey James, you're in good freaking hands if you ask me. And Bubba Ray as well. It's going to be very good. I think it's going to be good. DIY is speaking, y'all. Did you just say tag team champions? Are you the New Day? The best tag team in the world. I don't know about that, but I understand because got to be confident. Confidence is key. You know what? This is a good point. Jade needs to show up before we don't care if she shows up. And not for nothing, that's a good point, Dad. So now I'm going to pose this question to you guys in the chat. If you're booking Jade's situation, if you're booking the whodunit, when are you having Jade return? And be realistic. We know she's been gone for a couple of months already. Be as realistic as possible. I mean, there's no wrong answer. Just pick when you think you would book Jade Cargill to show up. And who are you booking as the person who attacked her? Well, okay. Yes, boy. So Pachu had a really great idea. Pachu just gave me what he thinks, how he thinks he would book Jade Cargill. He would book her to return at the chamber and attack Bianca and take her spot. So that means you think Bianca did it? Yes. Okay. Everybody thinks Bianca did it. Everybody thinks Naomi did it. I don't think either of them did it. It would be crazy if they both did it. I think that would make a crazier story. That would be grimy as hell. Grimy as hell. But I think it would make a great story if like there's just somebody else that's involved that we don't know about. It better not be somebody like Blair Davenport to do that. It would be kind of underwhelming. Which I don't know where she's been. Oh, Pretty Deadly is going to earn a title shot tonight for the tag team titles against. You got to do against the Street Profits. Oh, they said DIY is in the match right now. They're not even dressed to fight. Wow. Is Pretty Deadly becoming the faces of this thing? Is that what we're getting right now? Because not for nothing, their NXT run was great. I don't know if anybody watched, if any of you guys watched here, their NXT run. They were freaking good. They're still freaking good. They've just been in the back a lot. And I kind of want to see them in the front, in the forefront. I feel like they did, but they could have kept going with it. The Queen's Court. I feel like they could have kept going with it. I feel like they could have done some really funny segments. I also feel like they should do their own thing, kind of like similar to, not exactly the same, because you want to be original. And they had really good vignettes and segments in NXT. If they could bring that touch back with the mix of what they had with Fandango and Tyler Breeze, I'd be totally all for it. Boza says, I don't think either of them did it, and that would be obvious. I've been saying the same thing. I feel like it's just too close to home. But there have been some antics and some situations where things get weird between Bianca and Naomi when they're interacting, even at the Rumble, when Naomi and Jordynne Grace hugged each other, and Naomi, Bianca just pretty much yeeted Jordynne Grace's hair off her. She's like, basically like, girl, that's my friend. That's my freaking friend. Thank you. Wow, just like that, an hour is going by like nothing, guys. These watch-alongs ain't so bad, especially when you're having fun and when you have such great company. Jeffrey says, I would have her return at the Royal Rumble, but SmackDown needs a big feud and a moment. Definitely. Dad says Street Profits are going to show up for some shenanigans tonight. That's a good prediction. Dad has an idea. How about Pretty Deadly becomes part of Chelsea's security detail? Oh my God. That would be genius. That would be absolute genius. And then like they're part of her security detail, but they're not as intentional as Piper. So like they accidentally get things done. You know what I mean? But the job gets done. So I think that would make for a really, really funny story. That's a pretty good idea, Dad. Jeffrey says Jade attacks Naomi and returns at the chamber. So Jeffrey, you think it was Naomi? Who, like, I needed to know. There's a lot of y'all watching in this chat, and if y'all don't be shy, feel free to come into the chat and say hello to us. But let me know, guys, who do you think done it? Who do you think done it? I would have said Charlotte Flair. I mean, I've been saying Charlotte Flair. Doesn't look like it now at the moment, but maybe. The only reason why I feel like it's Charlotte, because I feel like it's a Charlotte thing to do when you're a heel and you're trying to make a splash for a return. Thanks, Mama Honey. Benjamin says Naomi or the Meta Girls. Ooh, the Meta Girls. That's a very, very, very good good choice right there. That's definitely a good option. Huh. The Meta Girls. Did someone say Charlotte? Woo! Don't you start that again, Dad. Pretty Deadly showing up with some real pent up aggression here tonight, putting DIY on their ass. They're not even dressed with their ring gear, but you know what? They're Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, and they could do that. Again, don't forget, guys, Vengeance Day from NXT is going to be happening in Washington, D.C. next week, February 15th. And that's going to be a wild night. Definitely going to be a wild night. Oh, Pretty Deadly pulling out all the stops tonight. They're really working for it. A little springboard code breaker right there. That move was pretty snazzy. Prince and Tommaso Ciampa just going blow for blow in the ring. Yeah, I feel like this could lead to some chaos, not just with the Street Profits, I think also with Motor City Machine Guns and Legado de Fantasma, Los Garza, because that's their name now. Oh, maybe Zelina Vega will be in a qualifier. That would be sweet. No, Dad, I don't think Ciampa's wearing a thong. I don't think he's wearing a thong. I don't think Ciampa does the thong. Oh, Pretty Deadly. The ref didn't see it. So they didn't do it. Pretty Deadly just earned a title opportunity. Let's go. Let's put Pretty Deadly back on the freaking map, shall we? Shall we? I'm so with that. They just pinned the tag team champions and not clean either, but hey, ref didn't see it. Oh, yes, guys, we're getting closer and closer to the moment that we have been waiting for since 2023. The goddess Alexa Bliss is back, and she has welcomed her full form. And I'm so here for this. Alexa Bliss and Poison Pixie, that's some nasty business. That's some nasty business. In a qualifier match for the Elimination Chamber, Alexa got to get this. And of course, don't forget, we have the triple threat match. We got LA Knight and Drew McIntyre and Jimmy Uso. Very nice. Very nice. Triple threat is next. So that means they're going to save Alexa for the main event. I'd rather do can we get Charlotte out the way? If she's not going to make a decision, I'm just saying. They sure did. They sure did escape with that win. They got that off big time. Oh, yes. And we have Jey Uso and Cody versus Timu Bloodline. So that might be the main event. No one out pizzas the Hut. Jeffrey coming through with some bold predictions tonight. He's saying that Alexa Bliss will beat Candice LeRae in the qualifier with Lily in her corner. So I'm assuming that's your prediction and spoiler. Jasim says it's Lily is your time to shine and your goddess is on her way. Yes, she is. She is coming soon and I cannot wait. Cannot. But Cody Rhodes is going to fight tonight? Even with all that hurt? This is what happens when you mess with the timeline, Cody. Because you asked for this. You asked for it. All because
It happened to happen at WrestleMania. He has to finish the story.
That's it. All because. But you wanted to finish your story. And here you are, still in the middle of another bloodline beatdown. Wait a minute. Cody and Jey Uso versus Jacob and Tama Tonga. Man, if I didn't know any better, I would have said that could have been a crazy swerve, but there's no way they're going to do that. They're not going to have Jey Uso join any more bloodline mess. Jey Uso is a lone wolf from now on, I think. Dad asks the chat, will the Wyatts show up for Alexa tonight? It's a thought. It's something I've thought about all week, but every time I have wanted the Wyatt Six to show up and have anticipated their arrival on SmackDown since they were announced to be portaled to SmackDown, I've kind of been getting my hopes up and been getting disappointed. Like not even a QR code, nothing. Jeff says, thank you very much. I've loved wrestling all my life. Listen, us too, man. Us too. You're in good company here. Eric Tate says, we need the Wyatt Six tonight. I need the Wyatt Six tonight, damn it. Stat. I needed it yesterday. Benjamin says, if WWE wants Jay to work on her mat work, they know she can do it. They're giving her time, and WWE knows that she can't do it. Believe in her. It's a process. I think so. I would have to agree. I mean, if that's what they're doing, let her work. Let her cook. As the rapper Glorilla says, let her cook. We got Andrade and The Miz backstage. Miz still trying to find more friends, I see. It's not going in his favor. Oh. Don't listen to The Miz. I'll always have your back. You can't trust The Miz. Benjamin says The Miz can make a new friend in Alexa. I don't know how well that would bode him, though. Who's that back there? Oh, that's Shinsuke again. That's Shinsuke. He's been creeping up in backstage for the last few weeks. I love that they do this on purpose now. Jeff Mitterling says Andrade divorced Charlotte Flair recently. Well, I would say Andrade and Charlotte Flair got a divorce. They did. The news broke earlier this week, and we did discuss it, I believe, on Monday or Wednesday. One of those days, we did discuss it briefly. It's an unfortunate thing. I love, so I don't want to get too much into it. But all the best to both of them, and hope they get through this tough time because I'm sure that's not easy. Going through an injury, a career-threatening injury, and a divorce at the same time, that's wild. That's got to be wild. Miz is totally scared. You can't tell he's been begging for company the last couple of weeks because he knows the Wyatt Six is coming for that ass. It's over. It's over. Bo Dallas, there's no more B team. B team, go. Howdy says no. Boza says they are delaying Wyatt Six because they want us to see the Miz being chicken. Alexa won't be friends with him if her life depended on it. I might have to agree with that. Jasim says I'm going to get the red Ulafala necklace to acknowledge my tribal chief, your tribal chief, and everyone's tribal chief. Yes, he is the tribal chief. And of course, just like the women's, for the men's chamber match, we have 2 candidates already available for the match. We have John Cena, who really pretty much didn't need a qualifier, and CM Punk, who just beat Sami Zayn this past week on Monday Night Raw to qualify for the match. And here he comes, the Scottish truth teller, Drew McIntyre. Hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I will tell mom. Miz is definitely trying to get into Cody's head. He's trying to do whatever he can to master manipulate his way into having friends and protection. But there's none. There's none. The only protection you had was Damian Sandow. And good luck with that. Is this the year John Cena turns heel? I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it. Finish off your retirement and turn heel. I mean, we know he briefly turned heel for a moment during a certain Firefly Funhouse match. This man has a lot of respect, and this is why John is my favorite. Yeah, he has so much respect that, he didn't win the Rumble, but he's going right into the chamber without a qualifier match. But hey, whatever. Jeffrey says, Jeff Mitterling says, is Alexa Bliss reunited with Nikki Cross somewhere down the road? I think so. Since she's embraced this funhouse version of herself again, I definitely think that there is room for a reunion with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Boza says, it felt like that transfer portal was basically WWE trying to get going on Netflix for the first month. That's all it was. That's all it was. So it was a great marketing tool. And Boza says, the reminder, there's a men's qualifier this Monday coming up, and it is going to be Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. Well, I did say I would put, when we were trying to make early predictions over who could end up being in this match, I did say Logan Paul should end up being in this match. And if he does, everybody's going to beat his ass. Everybody. D-Ron Kincaid, good to see you, buddy. Doing well. Thank you for joining us. We are already an hour into our SmackDown watch along. So sit tight and relax and get comfy, have a snack, and come and hang out with us for the next 2 hours. Have you seen everything that's happened so far? Let me know. Jeff says, I'm pulling for LA Knight to beat Drew McIntyre and Jimmy Uso for this Elimination Chamber qualifier. I personally think Drew's the one that should win this, but now that I think about it, this might lead to something that could happen between Jimmy and Drew McIntyre. Personally, I would like to see Drew McIntyre in this chamber match, though. I think Drew needs to be in this match. He needs to be in the conversation for going after the title, for going after that Mania moment since getting screwed last year. CM Punk is in the same match as well. And John Cena, you need to break out the big fish. I honestly believe that Drew McIntyre should be the one to win. That's just my prediction, my opinion. Cena's post-Rumble sounded ominous. He says he needs to win the chamber. Heel turn. Listen, for him to say that I'm going to go into this chamber and I'm going to win and I'm what's best for business, that's not Cena-like at all. We've never known Cena to talk almost in kind of a selfish kind of manner. It's a little strange. It's unnerving. We're used to the happy-go-lucky, fruity pebble, never give up, can't see me kind of guy. But he's just like, screw you guys. I'm here. I was in this Rumble. I didn't win this Rumble, but guess what? I'm in the Elimination Chamber anyway, and I'm what's best for business. Well, okay, sir. Tell us how you really feel. This one's first. Yeah, this one's ahead. And here he comes, Big Jim. I called Jimmy. I mean, I know they're both Rikishi's sons, but Jimmy totally reminds me of Kishi, especially with his hair longer and the way he used to look back in the 90s. So I feel like Jimmy in some cases is the true little quiche, you know. He said, Drew, you sound like an ex-girlfriend. Nobody. All right, Jimmy. Big Jim is talking that talk, and I love it. I love it. Boza says Cody versus Drew would be great, assuming it's Gunther versus Jey. It has to be. I don't think we've seen Cody and Drew yet, because Drew has been on Raw all this past year. Oh my God, he called him Jey by accident. What a dickhead. Well, not by accident, on purpose. Like, I'm cool, Jey. Sorry, Jimmy. It's been 20 years. I can still barely tell you apart. Man, you know you are a damn lie. Right. Remind him who you are, Oos. This is Big Jim. Let's go, Jimmy. If I want to say yeet, I can say yeet. Watch this. Yeet. If I want to put the no in front of it, I can say no yeet. Watch this. No yeet. I love it. I'm so here for this. Y'all gonna stop sleeping on these Uso boys. Y'all gonna stop playing with them. Y'all gonna stop saying that they're nothing apart, because they're both completely different superstars than they were when they were tag teams. They both have grown, and they are homegrown wrestlers. Legit legacy. Ooh. I'm not living in the past. I'm here to kick your ass. I know that's right, Big Jim. And of course, some big business has just picked up. We got LA Knight with a mic in his hand. Here we go. Put your volume up, y'all. Let me talk to you. Oh yes, of course. There's bad blood with LA Knight in the bloodline. He remembers that Jimmy Uso was one of the reasons that he was cost the championship last year. Well, all right, LA Knight. Speaking up for men and mental health and saying it's okay to cry, which it is. Death, taxes, and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. LA Knight, seriously. Yes, Jeffrey. Seriously, with that life coaching. Come on now. With LA Knight. All right, well, it looks like we're about to get that match right now. Triple threat match. Triple threat action for the Elimination Chamber qualification. LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, and Jimmy Uso. Jeff said, "Can we start the triple threat right now?" Yeah, too much talking. You're doing this. This is what I want you to do, and just get to the work. Let's get working here. I feel you. I feel you, Jeff. I feel you. Boza says, Boza says, told you Big Jim is feeling confident as a single star. He's showing his personality on the mic. Main event, Jey found his success right away. Big Jim needed that time to find his voice. I totally agree. I knew it would take some time for Jimmy because Jey was so hot. But before, not for nothing, and with the Usos case, and I might be guilty of saying this, but well, I'm not guilty of saying this, but I might be witness of some people who have been guilty of saying this. But a lot of people had in my life, in my lifetime, and watching wrestling, we have, you know, how we always pick favorites. You know, you're never really supposed to pick your favorite, but you pick your favorite, like Jeff Hardy or Matt Hardy, Jimmy or Jey. Jey Uso was always my favorite Uso. I always knew it. Always knew it. I didn't think in a million years that he would get this big and on a solo run. But Jimmy is really starting to shine. But in a lot of cases, people would have thought that Jimmy was the Uso that was going to break out. But no, Jey was. So those are all, don't be jumping on no bandwagons, okay? Because both of these brothers are doing a great job together and apart. Yeah, Drew McIntyre is one for the books. D-Ron says LA Knight speaking facts about all men in the world should most definitely cry. Yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with showing your emotions when life hits you. Yeet, no yeet. Which one is it, Josine? Which one is it? Yeet or no yeet? But since we're in commercial mode, let's take a moment. Go replenish your beverages, replenish your food or your snacks, or go for a little bathroom break, because we're just going to hear this word from our sponsors. And make sure you guys go check out our merch.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you that's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen, not knowing what you want to do, like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like, literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to www talkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave. Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views, or go on the YouTube page at All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X.
And just like that, we are back. Perfect timing, and the action has started. Triple threat going crazy. Drew McIntyre, Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight. Of course, winner gets to qualify to be a part of the men's elimination chamber come March 1st in Toronto. Toronto. Because somebody told me you can't say Toronto. Just want to respect my peeps. Who's winning this match, guys? Who we got winning? LA Knight, Drew, or CM? Jimmy Uso. I saw CM Punk's face somewhere. I don't know, in my head, but yeah. I think everybody knows I'm going with Drew. I did make that known earlier, Please let me know who you guys think is winning in the chat. Also, feel free to like, share this video as well while it's going on. Let all your friends know that the sweetest Oos is doing a SmackDown watch along and that they're missing out on the greatest chat in all of YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Twitch and X and everywhere else we stream. Again, of course, we have Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu later on tonight. And then we also have Alexa Bliss versus Candice LeRae for the women's qualifier. And of course, we also have the Queen, Charlotte Flair, who will be addressing the WWE Universe. Hopefully make a choice. Hopefully she's found some inspiration like she said she was looking for. It's so funny because me and Councilman and I were talking about this on Wednesday, and there was no way she was going to get away with that speech on Monday. Like, we know that that's not your speech. We know that that's not you. We understand that you've had a long year and we've missed you, but don't come back here being all fake humble. Be the queen that we know you are. You know what I mean? Like, we know the real Charlotte Flair. Like, we know how you are. Like, we know that you're that tough, braggadocious, don't give a damn what anyone says. That's why when she kind of like switched it up and had to pivot during her speech, I'm like, just embrace the booze. You're better at that. She's so much better at that. There was a point in time where Charlotte was able to pull off being that baby face, but I don't think that we're gonna ever go back to that. I like Charlotte as a heel, and I think she should stick with that. But what do I know? Just a co-host and an analyst for the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. That's all. Yeah. Completely slamming Drew McIntyre's head into the commentary table, and now Jimmy Uso getting a taste of that as well. Let's go, LA Knight. LA Knight is on fire. He is dominating in this match, which is worrying me. So that just lets me know that he's probably not going to win this. LA Knight does have the momentum. He has the momentum right now, but I don't think it's going to last. Jasim says, I think I'm going to start that and become a wrestler, but to get there, I'm going to have to work out in the gym every day, and every other day I don't want to pull my muscles. Of course, sir. You have to. And if that is your dream to become a wrestler, please go for it and let us know your progress. We will happily support you. Shout outs to Jasim in the chat. Yeah, man, follow your dreams. You heard what LA Knight said. You know, do it your way. And there's moments where you're probably going to want to, where it's going to get where you feel like it might get the best of you, if you're going to feel, or maybe you feel like you want to give up, but don't ever. You should definitely do it. I think I should start training, become a wrestler, and work on the gym. I think you should too. If that's what you want to do, then you should do it. You could put anything. You could do anything you put your mind to. Jasim says, maybe I'll be in the Rumble. That's my dream, to go to WrestleMania as the youngest superstar at 21 years old. I would love to. Hey, 21 is still a young age, and you're never too late. Not for nothing. Age is just a number in certain cases. And when it comes to following your dreams, that has no age limit. Jasim thinks Big Jim is going to win. Eric Tate, do you think Drew's going to win? Remember life coach DDP, honey. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Wow. That is a throwback nod. I forgot about life coach DDP. What's so funny is that that's actually his life. His life is literally like his work life is literally to work as a motivator and fitness coach and life coach. Like, Yeah, DP, that is funny. I completely forgot he used to say that. Benjamin says that Drew is winning. Let me see. I want some more comments. Let me know. Who do you guys think is winning this triple threat match, guys? Who's the next one up into that's heading into this elimination chamber match? We already got John Cena. We already have CM Punk. We need to break out the big guns. I feel bad for John Cena if they have CM Punk and Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre in this match. Maybe even Roman. I don't know. I don't know at this point. But Roman and Seth is something that needs to happen one-on-one, and that needs to happen in Mania. That does not need to happen at Chamber. But we need something to lead into that from Chamber, because the next thing would be WrestleMania. Jeffrey's got a dark horse. He thinks it's going to be Big Jim. DP just implanted in my brain randomly. So random, but so great. It came at a perfect time, and I completely forgot about it. Oh, whoa, LA Knight. Oh, my God. Ugh. What a crazy suplex. How does he do that shit? He's got some powerful legs and some crazy hops, LA Knight. Oh, excuse me. Crowd saying this is awesome. And it sure is. Definitely a good match so far, Eric. I would agree. That suplex was nuts. That suplex was just, I mean, I've seen crazy suplexes. That's definitely one of them. But one of the other craziest triple like suplex or off the rope things I've seen was Obafemi, Josh Briggs, and Dijak at NXT TakeOver last year. Big man suplex, man. That shit was crazy. I thought that would have broke the ring. LA Knight with the big elbow off the top. 1, 2. Jimmy comes in to save the count. Nope. Kick out there for McIntyre as well. He almost had the pin. Nice spine buster. Drew McIntyre looking real determined now. Time for a 3, 2, and a 1. Oh, thought it was a Claymore, but it ended up being a super kick. Clothesline by Big Jim. Drew McIntyre to the outside. Now we got LA Knight and Big Jim one-on-one in the ring. And this tells me that Drew's going to win. Come on, Jimmy. Super kicks for days. And I smell a Uso splash, but this is where it ends. Drew McIntyre is going to capitalize on Jimmy's progress. And all these men are hurt. 1, 2. Whoa, pulling out little Nate. Bro, you hit him. He almost hit his face. How rude. I hope little Nate didn't hurt his face. Oh. Oh. Super kick to Drew McIntyre on the outside. Drew is now on the commentary table, and Jimmy's going up to the top rope. Who are you jumping on? Who are you going to splash on? Oh, Mr. Uso splash, LA Knight. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. LA Knight with a quick roll up, but Jimmy kicked out just in time before the ref could finish the count. Oh, LA Knight was about to go for the BFT, but he got Claymore to the back of the head, and that's 1, 2, and a 3. And I called it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner and next qualifier for the Elimination Chamber match, that is Drew McIntyre. Great win for Drew McIntyre. Look at the Scottish psychopath just showing and expressing his enthusiasm for being part of this match. He's going to get his hands on CM Punk once again. He's going to go at John Cena. And there's 2, that's 3 men. So there's what, is there 5 spots or 6 spots? Because I keep forgetting. No, there is 6. There is 6 spots. So there's 4 more qualifiers. 4 more spots that need to be filled. Cousin Ron, hey yo. Now, who came here to watch SmackDown? Or did you come here to watch Wrestling with Honey? Thanks for playing. Good to see you, Cousin Ron. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. No way Drew McIntyre won. He'll be destroyed by CM Punk. I don't know. We got 3 spots left now. 3 men are in and 3 men left. If I'm putting anybody in, I need to put somebody like Finn Balor in this match. But Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio are the next qualifying match for next week. So we'll see who ends up being the winner out of that match. And here we got El Former Campeón, former Senor Money in the Bank, Damian Priest in the house, who's been the new acquisition to SmackDown. Ooh, this is giving big man energy. One for the big backs. Braun Strowman and Damian Priest face to face backstage. You know what I smell, y'all? You smell that?
It's meat.
Something's cooking on that grill. A lot of meat on the grill. YouTube user, hello to you. Thanks for joining us. Jasim Alori says, I hope my wrestling dream comes true, but if it doesn't, I have backup on weightlifting. I'm really good at weightlifting. Maybe I'll make it down the road to WWE, maybe Triple H. We'll see. Listen, man, like I said, dream big all you want and believe in yourself. But just don't forget that with a lot of that dreaming and believing comes a lot of hard work. So you got to make sure that, you know, you're on top of your game and you get yourself in good shape that you want to get into, and you'll be just fine. But you got to start now. Don't wait on it. 21's a good age. All right, y'all. 9:30. We got another hour and a half of some wonderful wrestling. We still have the women's qualifier between Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae. We still have a tag team match between Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Not sure what else is in store besides the Queen, Charlotte Flair, as well. She has to address the WWE Universe, of course, after her win from the Rumble this past week. which we're still feeling the aftermath. Oh, there goes Wyatt 6 on 2K25. There it is. They got a Wyatt 6-pack. Wyatt 6-pack. That's funny. That's actually a funny play on words. Priest versus Braun versus Fatu. Listen, I'm scared. I'm terrified.
Well, because you lose it, you never win.
Oh, boy!
That stuff is...
Yeah!
Priest was stuck in the feud with Braun and Jacob Fatu. That's an interesting game. I think that's going to be an insane match. The ring is definitely going to break. The ring is definitely going to break. Right? Right. This might be the last WWE game on PS4. You mean PS5? WWE 2K25 is a fun game to play depending on when PlayStation Network gets its shit down. Went down at 7 p.m. local on PS4 and PS5 worldwide. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I mean, updates, all those people trying to log in and log out and everything and trying to play their games and all of that data. What else do you expect? Oh, man. Shout outs to you guys for hanging out with me for this lovely edition of Honey Night SmackDown. You guys can always tune in to here. We're here every week for Fridays. Let's see. Don't forget also, we do this Monday and Wednesdays. And Tuesdays as well. We have our Monday night Mayor watch along. We have our Tuesday night Pharaoh watch along for NXT. And then we have Wednesday night Courtney, all elite Courtney on Wednesdays for Dynamite. I believe my WWT sister had a great show. She did take a break from today. She didn't get to join us, but she will be back soon. My sister's got to handle some biz. Honey Night SmackDown, baby. The only place to be, the sweetest place to be with your sweetest oos, wrestling with honey. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday watch alongs. We also have the Kayfabe podcast every Saturday with myself, the Councilman, Will Pharaoh, and Dion from All Star Fandom. And we get into a whole bunch of fun shindigs and shenanigans on that podcast. So make sure you guys check us out every Saturday. It's quite fun. We have some fun games that we do there and some fantasy bookings. I believe it's I believe it's Dion on the Blind 5 this week. And I can't wait to see what kind of cool things we got in store for the show and for you guys as well. WWE World coming to Vegas April 17th to the 21st. Oh, April 17th. That's my birthday. Vegas looks so pretty. The strip looks so pretty. Never been to Vegas in my life. Any of you guys been to Vegas? Let me know in the chat. I've never been to Vegas personally. I haven't really gone anywhere like that before. The closest two casinos I've been to was either in Brooklyn, the World Resorts Casino, or even of course Atlantic City. Cousin Ron has not. It's gonna be nuts during that week. Not to mention the draft, the football draft for the NFL around that time, and then you also have 420 weekend. It's about to be a crazy situation, a really crazy situation. Cousin Ron, we going to Mania. Listen, man, if we can make it happen somehow, hopefully we can. But if not, I'm all good for SummerSlam. I'll be more than happy to save my spot for SummerSlam because SummerSlam's gonna be the first 2-night SummerSlam, so it's gonna feel like the first 2-night WrestleMania, or it's gonna feel like last year's WrestleMania. The anticipation is gonna be so high, but pun intended. Get it? So high. But yeah, if anything, I would If there was if there's some kind of miracle that the wrestling gods could deliver me, I will happily be there. That's your birthday weekend, cousin Ron. When's your birthday? Look at Kevin. Look at Kevin, like Kevin hitting us with the Joker, hitting us with the, you want to know how I got these scars? He's selling the shit out of it though, man. He's still not wrong. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. He's still not wrong. It's messed up what he did, but he's still not wrong, which is crazy. Oh, day one of SummerSlam is your birthday. Nice. Got that. It's giving that Leo energy, huh? April 17th. Dad, you're so funny. Dad says greatness was born on that day. And if it wasn't for you, there would be no greatness, Dad. Boza says he's a big baby and blaming Sammy that Sammy didn't gift him the WWE Championship on a silver platter. Was it Sammy's place to, though? I mean, was it Sammy's place to? I mean, I feel like that's a question that nobody thinks to visit. Everybody's just like, and of course I understand it, because if somebody's like, my friend is not my friend if you're watching me get beat up by somebody, like by somebody who I have a problem with. Like there's no way, there's no room for that energy. Like if we're friends and something's going on right in front of me with you and somebody else, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. Squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. Apparently Kevin Owens is never going to forgive him and is going to make him pay. Sami Zayn this is going to get really ugly. I was just going to say, I think we should get the fight forever at Mania, and they should just fight all over the place, exactly like how they did in the Indies. What a week for you, honey. Papa's Honey's birthday is when WWE World kicks it off too. Yes, it is. Yes, good memory, Boza. Oh, yes, of course. That's right. We have Akira Tozawa versus Melo. I'm wondering what this is a setup for. Jasim says Kevin Owens is delusional. He went off the scale of his mind. He's not thinking right. He's crazy. He's ill. Is he? Is he though? I think that Kevin Owens has a certain particular kind of validation for his feelings. And I think he's allowed that. Kevin Owens has been on the back burner for years. Kevin Owens was champion at one point. Kevin Owens was a world champion in all other promotions. But Kevin Owens, think about it. Last year, Kevin Owens was raising Cody up at WrestleMania 40, along with the likes of Randy Orton, along with the likes of Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. Raising Cody up for his victory win at WrestleMania 40. Now, fast forward. Cody then goes to SummerSlam to team up with the same person that not only he beat at WrestleMania for the title to finish his story, but the same person who gave Kevin Owens hell for the last 3 to 4 or 5 years. And a lot of people forget that. So I wouldn't say that he's ill. I would just say that he's pissed the hell off. And you can't blame him. You can't blame him. Anybody who has aligned themselves with the likes of Roman is going to get the work from Kevin Owens. Whether it be CM Punk, whether it be Sami Zayn, whether it be Randy Orton, whether it be Cody Rhodes. And I can't blame him. He feels betrayed. Here comes him. And when I say him, I mean Carmelo Hayes. Oh my God. He just said Tozawa looked like Cody Rhodes left in the dryer too long. Bro. That's so rude. When I shoot, I don't miss. In Memphis, they call me John Morant. I like that he comes out with the mic and talks shit. We don't really have that a lot anymore. Like he comes out while his music's still playing a little bit in the background. Like it's a little Rick Rudish. The power of Tozawa. Moses says, "Oh yeah, I meant to say him. He is the reason Speed worked the Rumble." Jeffrey says, "Is Sammy versus KO going to be able enough for Elimination Chamber in Toronto, Canada?" Are you kidding? In Canada? I don't know. I think it's a possibility. They're both homegrown boys in Canada. I feel like that would be pretty sickening. I could see it. And I could totally see it main eventing. But you need to have the Elimination Chamber as the main event. That's so messed up. That is like the most screwed up. That's the most messed up comment I've heard tonight. That is savage. He said you look like Cody left in the dryer too long. That's just foul. Why you do my guy Tozawa like that? Just like that, we're going into our 10 o'clock hour, y'all. Don't forget to like and share this video. Let them know the sweetest Oos is giving you updates on Friday night SmackDown. The sweetest SmackDown watch along there is. Also, guys, you know what I want y'all to do? I did it online on my socials, but I want to do it here too. Because I'm not sure what a lot of you guys have, or if any of you guys follow me on the socials, in the social streets, on Instagram. I'm really heavy on Instagram, but I'm just letting you guys know. I want to know, for everybody who's here in the chat, let me know when your birthdays are. So that way I could give you a cool shout out on the socials or during the shows or watch alongs or anything. And I like to know about my peeps. So I got a pen, paper, and you let me know. WWT chat birthdays. Since we were talking about them already. Wow, Jeffrey, your birthday is literally like a day after my little brother's. One of my little brothers. Jeffrey. Your birthday is 11/11. That is so crazy. That's a cool birthday. That's a cool birthday. Pachu, you're funny. I know your birthday. Benjamin was born on September 12th. D-Ron was born July 26th. Nice. Got a whole bunch of type of zodiacs up in this chat, and I love it. Ezekiel, hi and bye, because we don't tolerate the F word here, sir. Everybody, look at this. Look at this comment right here. Look at this. Anybody come look at this? Pat, you making sure he gets that shout out. That's so funny. Jasim's birthday is July 8th. A lot of summer babies in the house. And then we have Eric Tate. Whose birthday is coming very soon. So we got to make sure we show you some love that day. Very nice. Very nice. I know there's more of you guys watching, so don't be shy. Let me know your birthday, man. I'm more than happy to give shout outs and show some love for your day you were born. It's the most important day in your life. One of them. Tozawa's really getting it in over here with Melo. This is a solid match, though. Oh, looked like he was gonna go for a spine buster, but Tozawa literally quickly turned that into a DDT, a pop-up jump up DDT. That was pretty fire. The queen better not take long with her speech tonight. We need to see Alexa Bliss in her match. It's already about to be 10 o'clock, so this match should be over soon. Oh, Tozawa's about to make a big splash up top, but nope, Melo quickly Hurricanrana flipped that into a pin. Melo's on his way to becoming one of the most top in-ring workers. I'm telling you right now. What's up, Dylan? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. You already know it's Friday night, Honey Night SmackDown, women's wrestling talk. It's a beautiful thing, beautiful day. A lot of action-packed stuff going on. Have you watched the show? Right now, we got Tozawa, and Tozawa's going super shredder mode and ripping up the shirt. He's going against Carmelo Hayes as appointed by Nick Aldis, being that, Carmelo Hayes wrongfully took his spot from the Rumble, so he is owed. And he's trying to make some moves here, but it looks like Melo might be a step ahead of him. And it seems like he's going for a superplex. Tozawa putting his weight down. We also have 2 more matches left tonight, and also the Queen Charlotte Flair to speak her piece after winning the Royal Rumble this past week. Ooh, flipped up powerbomb there by Tozawa and a kick out. Hey, watch Miss Smith's hair. Watch the ref's hair. Watch out. Watch with that. I know he didn't mean to, but I'm just being silly. Yep. So we have Charlotte Flair coming out. We also have Alexa Bliss making her in-ring return tonight against Candice LeRae to qualify for the Women's Elimination Chamber. And then we have a tag team match between Jacob Tomatonga and versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Something tells me that match is going to be like 10-15 minutes. We need Alexa with the longest time tonight. That's what we need. Oh, Carmelo Hayes looking like he's about to win the game right here. There it is. Melo don't miss. And Carmelo Hayes has defeated Akira Tozawa. Jeffrey said Charlotte could send her promo. Charlotte could send her promos in satellite. Yes, cousin Ron. Shout out to Rough Bay. The Queen meets the Princess tonight. I hope so. I don't think Alexa Bliss is going to interrupt Charlotte Flair. I think we're going to hear from Tiffy Time, though, the same way we kind of heard from Rhea Ripley this past Monday. You know what, Jeffrey? That's a good point. Tozawa getting TV time is crazy. Vince would have jobbed him out. He would have happily and easily given Otis the TV time over Tozawa. Yes. Seth and Roman. I can't wait till we finish this feud. This is the real story that needs finishing. This was the story that started it all. It's all Seth's fault. It's all Cody's fault. It's all Seth's fault. And Kevin's not wrong. Period. Dylan Johnson says, yeah, the chamber match looks stacked, 5 big stars, and Logan Paul's going to be 85% perfect. It's actually 6 stars in each match. And so far, we have 3 for the men. We have CM Punk, John Cena, and Drew McIntyre defeated Jimmy Uso, Big Jim, and LA Knight in a triple threat qualifier match tonight. Then we also had for the women's, Bianca Belair defeated Piper Niven to qualify for the women's chamber. And then we have tonight, we have Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae. And already waiting in that chamber is Liv Morgan. So we're going to have 3 and 3. And then we're going to find out our next 3. And then we get right down to the nitty gritty. Because Elimination Chamber will be here before we know it. It is literally March 1st. Paul Heyman didn't deserve the bird from Seth. No, he didn't. No, he didn't at all. You better respect the wise man. Logan, unfortunately, he is going to qualify. I kind of see that happening. But he's going to be the one getting his ass whooped all up and down that chamber. He probably will even jump off the top. So I'll give him that kind of credit. He'll be somewhat of a highlight. He does have to get through Rey Mysterio on Monday first.
Weight loss is changing. For so long, I felt stuck on repeat. I tried and tried again. Lost weight.
Charlotte Hogan, as the councilman calls her, is here next. Let's just get it out the way. Let's get that out the way, because there's no way we're going to want to see that after watching Alexa Bliss. There's no offense to Charlotte. I just hope that this time she sticks with her guns and doesn't try to do the babyface speech. Like, not necessary, girl. Because we know you're a true heel at heart. Jasim says, what is the top of the table? Look dirty. It looks sweaty, like somebody put their hands all over it. Well, in the triple threat match earlier with LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, and Big Jimmy Uso, LA Knight was doing his headbutt slams to each of the guys. So that might have had something to do with it. Also, I think Jimmy Uso had Drew McIntyre on that table because he was about to do a Uso splash, but he did it to LA Knight instead. So that's probably why. Boza says, low-key, the women's qualifier on Raw is better. We got the women's intercontinental champion, Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley next. That's going to be good. That's a workhorse match right there. But I think we all know Bayley's going to get that. Jeffrey says, Roman's gone for the seeable future is criminal. Tell me about it. Now, all I have to deal, like I don't have anything. All I have is this.
I'm the tribal chief around here. Yeah, you see me, the tribal chief. That's right.
That's all I got. I got that and this.
Cinema.
Cinema. But Jeffrey, I could basically pull up your sentiments with one video gif right here, and I think this would perfectly describe how you feel about Roman Reigns not being here at the moment.
Why would that man play games with me? Why would you play games with me?
Listen, man, it's the tribal chief. When you're in tribal chief mode, you're in God mode, and you're a needle mover. You don't need to be here every day. It is what it is. He didn't even need to do it while he was champion or tribal chief. That says a lot. Gas Mask says, yo, what's up? What's up, Gas Mask? Dylan Johnson says, what do you think of the 2K25 game? It looks awesome. It looks absolutely amazing. I still got to get my pre-order. I'm kind of like being a slowpoke with it. Boza says, we know the tribal chief will be back after the chamber. Now they're saying that they tried to find the wise man, but nothing. Huh. I don't know if I could wait that long. I don't know if I could wait that long. Oh, yes, Evolve on Tubi. Lots of cool new talent. Premiering March 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. More routes to the future. Boza says, we know the tribal chief will be back after. Oh, I read that already. Sorry. This is what I meant to read. Benjamin says, Charlotte Hogan's coming up. Your dad's favorite wrestler, his favorite women's wrestler right now. Is that if he had to, if I'm sure if my dad had to pick a favorite women's wrestler currently that he has right now, it's definitely Charlotte Flair. He has a soft spot for Ric Flair. Hey, Jerry Lawler's in the crowd. Of course, we're in Memphis. That makes total sense. Yay. Jerry. Where's my king crowns? Where's my king crowns in the chat? I need some king crown emojis for the king, Jerry Lawler. R-Truth helping Tozawa. Like my childhood hero said, John Cena, you never give up. Why is he yelling at Jay? No, he's Royal Rumble winner, not King of the Ring. He said that too. He said Tozawa yeeted on himself. Wait, is this match going to be next after Charlotte talks? Because if so, I'm so here for an Alexa Bliss main event. Because if that's the case, if Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae are the main event, we could get. Should I say it? Should I say it out loud? Should I say it? I don't know if I say it. Wait. I don't want to get my hopes up. There she is. All hail the queen. There she is. D-Ron says he loves my t-shirt. Got to get him one soon. Absolutely, dude. This was actually given to me by Papa Honey in the chat. Girl, just a girl who loves WWE. Couldn't describe me any better than that. Oh, Boza, thank you. Yeah, it was kind of a surprise. Hubby Patchy was just like, I got you something. And I don't want to tell you what it is. And he says, something you wanted. And I wanted them since the day I saw them when Coach Prime wore those. And I was just like, oh, this is so fire. And lo and behold, woke up to a box today. A box of new Blender shades by Mr. Deion Sanders himself, Mr. Primetime Deion Sanders. These are pretty fire, man. Like, look, you could see me through here. Like, you could see me through the. I gotta clean them a little bit, but you could see me literally in the computer screen. Hi. But yeah, they're these are really awesome shades. Really dope shades. The reflectors are crazy. The different colors they have are so dope. And they're pretty, and these are pretty cheap glasses. Like a nice good pair of shades to have. Like these are probably going to be the only shades I ever wear now. There's a lot of woos in there. I hear a lot of woos. Yeah, what's it gonna be, Charlotte? That's our question for you. Why are you asking us? She said, "What's it gonna be, girl? You tell us. Who you picking?" Jesus Christmas. Do you love me or do you hate me? $. When I booed, you know what I hear? Money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Apparently, she lives rent free in our minds. Not mine, though. Obsessed with her championships, obsessed with her looks, obsessed with her last name. I was going to say something so savage, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to be mean. I'm not a mean person. Charlotte talking so much shit right now. Well, we were kind of hoping you wouldn't, but okay, Charlotte. Councilman is in the chat. My buddy Will Pharaoh, the 94.7 sick Pharaoh. Will Pharaoh. Right. Well, he's feeling a lot better. He's not as sick as he was, thankfully. I had to get my guy replenished by the time we get to by the time we get for kayfabe tomorrow, man. Honey got money. Lies, them shades was $2,300. Listen, I don't know how much they were. Oh, it's Tiffy time. Chat, y'all. Set your clocks. Oh, I love the confidence that's oozing out of her. You know, deep down inside in her brain, she's probably geeking the fuck out. Dad's messing with Will. Right, I know. Jeff D. Ryan says Charlotte Flair, my goodness gracious, she's showing a lot of skin right now. She should be wearing a business suit like her dad, but that's just me. I'm being honest to how I feel. You're more than welcome to do that here. You can always be honest here. And I honestly agree too. I'm not sure if like this is the Queen Charlotte Flair kind of look. Like I would have expected that kind of look on Tiffy. Speaking of Tiffy, Tiffy's look is amazing. Woohoo! Come on with the boots, the Spice Girl boots. This is about to be so good. This back and forth right now, guys. We move in different tones right now. Stop spamming the woo, Dad. Stop spamming the woo. She does look like a Barbie doll. Boza says, I'll laugh if we go through all of this and she picks the NXT Women's Championship. The only way I would have seen anybody challenging for NXT is if Io won that Rumble. Because Io would have been with Julia. Oh! She said, did you... Excuse me? You speak when I say you could speak? Yes, Tiffy. Let her know, girl. Let her know what time it is. Charlotte Hogan. Oh my Lord. Oh. Hands and knees and beg you. Girl. Oh shit. Nia Jax is here. Ooh, there's the real queen right there. Oh my God. Candice LeRae's with her. So we got the women next. Oh my God, guys. Alexa's coming. Called Tiffany a child. It's so rude. She's so rude. But you know what? This is the Charlotte Flair we need, y'all. This is the Charlotte Flair we need. We know she's not a child. Do you blame her though, Boza? Nia's obsessed with being a 3-time WWE Women's Champion. Hey, why not? I would still feel a type of way of being embarrassed on the premiere of yeah, I would. Gas Mask says WWE wasted a Royal Rumble spot on Charlotte. Well, then I ask, who would you guys have picked at 27 if not Charlotte? Since we're talking about it. If not Charlotte, who would you have picked? Even you, Dad, let me know. If not Charlotte, anybody but Charlotte, because we know Charlotte was actually the end result. But let me know who you guys think should have won, but who should have been in that spot if not Charlotte. Woo! There goes the music. There she is. Yay! Lily! I need a new Lily. I need the updated Lily. I need the updated Lily so bad. I need that jacket. Ugh. Oh my gosh, she's gonna speak, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Right, Lily? Are you excited? Oh, she's not gonna talk. She's going right to fighting. She'll need to waste her time. She says, screw all you. I'm back. Yay. So happy to have her back. Oh, Alexa freaking Bliss. We've missed you so much. She looks fantabulous. Motherhood totally agrees with her. And her in-ring work, her body looks great. She's ready to go. The goddess is here. And just like that, everybody forgets about Charlotte. Yes, she does. I got this Lily here. I need another Lily right here. I need the other one, the sister. Yep. I need sister Lily. She's cute too. It kind of reminds me of I'm about to show my not age, but I'm going to show how nerdy and kitty I am sometimes. But have you guys I'm assuming and hoping that everyone in here has seen the Lilo and Stitch movie. Do you guys remember Lilo's doll, Scrump? That's what it reminds me of. If you know, you know. Don't judge me. I love Stitch. I love everything Stitch. You know what I can't stand? I can't stand spoilers. I'm a part of a couple of group chats and stuff, and it's just like, we don't always need spoilers. Just enjoy the damn show. We don't have to know everything that's going to happen yet. It just takes the fun out of it for me. Spoilers. D-Ron says, Alexa Bliss, I'm so glad she's back and grateful. Gas Mask says, Lilo and Stitch is goated. Thank you. Thank you, Gas Mask. Honey got Lily. Anyone remember Charlie? I got them both for them. Oh wow, Charlie horse from Lamb Chop. That's a whole nother throwback, Dad. Jeffrey says, I remember the Lilo and Stitch movie. If you got Blue Punch Buggy, oh my god, that's mine and my dad's favorite parts. The live action looks so good. I cannot wait to see it. He looks so cute. I have 3 or 4 Stitch stuffed animals. I have 2 Stitch mugs. I have a Stitch keychain. I have Stitch figurines. Look at this. Look how cool this stuff is. I got a Stitch Halloween pop. Stitch is my guy. I'm obsessed with Stitch. Got Surfer Stitch. He's so cute. Got Stitch and Angel. I got Hula Stitch, Luau Stitch. Just chilling Stitch. And of course, Lilo with Scrump. See, there's her doll. That's what the new Lily looks like. And then of course, this Stitch with the car. I love my Stitch figurines. But yeah, Stitch is the man. It was like Regina George meets Heather Chandler. This Mania match is going to be so fire. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. How did Alexa Bliss come Lily dolls? I got to get one of those. I'm sure they'll be on sale real soon. Mika a la Crista. If you know, you know. Lily, you got Lily, I got Chucky. My older sister used to have Chucky. Nice collection. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Leroy and Stitch is a top tier movie. Stitch has a glitch, made me cry. But the first Lilo and Stitch, that's what the second Lily doll looks like. Lilo's toy. Here we go. Alexa's first match back in 2 years. Candace and Alexa. This match is about to be sickening. Nice knee there by Candace. I wonder if she's gonna give me any like dedications to Bray Wyatt. I want to see like Sister Abigail. I want to see the centaur drop. Oh, almost going for it. Yeah, they teased Sister Abigail. Just saw she tried to go for it, but it was unsuccessful so far. Alexa's always been fine for no reason. She's a great looking girl. I think Alexa Bliss is about to execute the most nastiest and hardest Sister Abigail she's ever going to do, because this is her first time back since Bray has passed away, which is crazy. Since before that, actually, before he passed away, Uncle Howdy was hunting her for the last time we saw her. I mean, hey, Lily's chilling. That's her job. Her job is to make sure our goddess gets the job done. I'm so glad that Candice LeRae has finally gotten the TV time she deserves too. Because I was getting kind of sick of her being in catering or not being on TV as well. Candice LeRae is one of the GOATs for in-ring ability in the women's division. They just didn't know how to utilize it, or well, Vince didn't when he was running it. Oh. Ring rust wear, guys. Ring rust wear. Oh. Candice LeRae just smashed Alexa's face on the side of the platform there. Oh man, I thought she was gonna do the Champa thing. I thought she was gonna. I would have been like, oh, okay. Well, I could see that. She's Mrs. Wrestling. Dylan Johnson says, speaking of Candice LeRae, homie's gonna be the queen of my intergender division on 2K25 universe mode. I think she would be the queen of intergender division in any mode anyway, even if it's not in the game, like in real life. Alexa Bliss is going to do the Sister Abigail big time. Oh my God. Every time I say Alexa out loud, my Alexa hears it and she just responded to me again. Don't disrupt me, Alexa. I had to whisper it. There's something different about her this time. About who? Alexa Bliss, you talking about? And if so, I think that the reason why is because she has fully accepted who she really is, and that's the Fiend's best friend. And also, motherhood can do that to you. Motherhood gives you a different kind of look, a different glow, and she looks phenomenal. Oh, you shut up. Candice should have had so many death matches in WWE by now. It's crazy how underused this Daredevil is. Man, I'm sure if she was in AEW, Tony Khan would have no problem putting her in a death match. But we don't like to hurt our ladies over here. I think the world is too sensitive for all of that now, which is why not even WWE has done it. They've toyed with the idea of it, with Rhea and Dom, everybody beating up Dom and everything. But even still, it's still a very fine line. Dad says, everyone knows I love Charlotte, but China was his favorite of all time. You see that, guys? Favorite of all time. We'll hold you to that, Dad. But I know that China was always his favorite. Always. China could do no wrong. Speaking of China, where is she? Oh, yeah. Got China right here. Got a little collection here. I got Drew. Got our friend here. I had to take him out. I couldn't resist. Drew McIntyre. I got Paul Heyman. I got Otis when he won Money in the Bank. Random, I know, but it's cute. And of course, I got my buddy, my best buddy, who should be in one of those qualifying matches at the Elimination Chamber next week. So I'm hoping to see Zelina Vega's face somewhere next Friday. You hear that, Nick Aldis? I just hit my mic. But yeah, I got cute little collection I'm racking up here, all thanks to Pat Chu. That's a good question, Dylan Johnson. Maybe I should try it right now. Alexis. No, I know, but I want to see if it should. Alexis, turn on the lights.
A couple things share that name. All blue lights and lights in living room.
Apparently she does answer to Alexis. It sounds like her name. She just did again. Alexa does not look like she had a child. Same for Candice LeRae. Yeah. I mean, Becky. Yeah, we'll call her Bliss. Miss Bliss, because my Alexa keeps being disruptive. That's so random, Dylan. Oh, you know what, Dylan? Cornball. That's so funny. That's a funny. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Says, I wonder what China's favorite Chinese food was. Jesus Christ. Chinese food. Like, I can't wear. Oh, Alexa Bliss getting back fired up. You done pissed her off now. This is gonna be the nastiest. Ooh, slapped. This is gonna be the nastiest Sister Abigail we've seen in a while. Technically, it's her move now. I mean, well, technically it's not. It's Uncle Howdy's move, but I'm just saying, like, all I need is for those lights to turn off. And I told you, look, it's 10:23. By the time we get Jacob, Cody, Tama Tonga, and Jey Uso in the ring, oh my God, what a nasty move. Oh, I'm ahead. But for Jay, Cody, and Jacob and Tama Tonga, by the time we get there, it's going to be like 10 minutes left. It's not even going to be a fucking match. It's not. What? Fightful Select is reporting the authors of Pain have been released? They're releasing everybody on the low. Candace. Oh! What was that? I saw something pop on the screen. Did y'all see that? Was it a QR code? That was no QR code, but something. Y'all. I'm sorry. Yes. Apparently, according to Bozy here, Fightful Select have reported that the authors of Pain have been released. We've also heard about Cedric Alexander's release earlier this week, as well as earlier today, and as well as Duke Hudson from NXT. Oh my God. Why did they show that? Did y'all see that little glitch? Y'all saw it? There was no QR code. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the Sister Abigail. And that is a clean win for Alexa Bliss on her return. All right, I'm about to put up my speaker on my iPad for a second. I need a minute, guys, because if the lights go out, I'm gonna give myself some space so I don't knock anything over. I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but something showed up during that match. Paul Ellering being released. Well, that I understand. So we have Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Liv Morgan for the women's Elimination Chamber match. Alexa Bliss on a quest for revenge. Okay, nothing. I guess there goes that. Nothing happened. Byron Saxton interviewing Chelsea Green and Piper Niven in the back. Piper Niven got her ass whooped by the EST. No. This is why I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get my hopes up. This is stupid. They teased it. They definitely teased it. That definitely had something to do with the Wyatts. I know y'all saw it. Uncle Howdy is definitely coming back out. Somebody's coming. Yes, my new favorite duo, B-Fab and Michin. Oh. I think so too, Zelina. Oh, she looked good. Did you see the abs? Ooh. Oh, Zelina. Oh, my girl looking good. And you best believe you're going to see more of that face on SmackDown. Y'all going to stop playing with my girl. And see, like I said, oh, okay, 10:30. So you figure 10:45, this match is going to begin. We're going to have like 2-3 commercials. And this match is going to be done in like 10 minutes because Jacob is going to ruin everybody. Not even 10 minutes, 5 tops. That's all I give it. Man, no Wyatts. I know, no Wyatts. They will show up soon. I don't know about next week, but we'll find out. I just hope they don't have to announce it. They shouldn't have to announce it. They should only like just keep hinting and glitching. Just keep us in the loop. At least they're letting us know that they're still around. I think that's what it is, because they know what everyone's saying in the IWC and online and dirt sheets and everything, that they're wearing off. Not for me. Okay? Not for me. Not for us. Not for us here. Dylan Johnson. I like that little combo name for Meechin and B-Fab. Me-Fab. I'm here for that. Me-Fab. That's their new nickname. Hashtag Me-Fab in the chat. Let's go. Let's make it official. Our Muñeca, damn Zelina Vega. Zelina got abs for days. We found out that Boza says we found out WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Naomi versus the United States Women's Champion Chelsea Green next week. And that is the qualifier for the Elimination Chamber. So Bianca and Naomi going to be in the same match? That's what we doing? The Wyatts may be stuck with the Final Testament dead. I don't think they're stuck anyway. They're the ones that killed Final Testament. Apparently, they're not here anymore. No worries, D-Ron. Take your time. We'll still be here. We also are going to have a quick, I like to do a quick 10-minute review and post show after the show. So make sure you guys stick around. And yeah, so we got 30 more minutes. We're down to the final match. So I'm exhausted. I had a long day. I'm so tired, but I'm so happy that I did this. I'm so excited that you guys all showed up for me tonight. I appreciate the love and support always for Wrestling with Honey every Honey Night SmackDown. And you guys are great. And again, if you guys didn't give it to me earlier in the chat, or if you're just joining us, please text, or not text, but put in the chat right now your birthdays. I want to get to know my followers, my peeps, my chats that I work with and everything like that. You guys are a great bunch. So I want to know about you guys, and I could, give me your birthdays, and, I'll give you guys a special shout out on the socials or on the show at any time. Just want to keep the good engagement going, The spirit of Bray Wyatt is coming out. Let him in. Yaskmask says, is anyone else expecting Aleister Black soon? Listen, I've been slowly and patiently waiting for that man's contract to be up in AEW. I want Aleister Black back in the WWE so bad. I think he needs to be back there. I think he's happier there. I don't know what's going on in his personal life. It's not up to me to speak on that or anything like that, but I'm just saying, man, since we don't see you on TV anymore, when you gonna pull up? Tommy End? But he'll pull up when he wants to. As he should. And apparently, according to reports and things I'd seen floating around online, that acquiring Aleister Black in the future is a priority for Triple H. That's because they know. That's because Triple H knows. He knows that Vince messed up by firing him. It was so messed up, so done. It was done so stupidly. The way they were going to switch up his character. Like, whatever he was going to do before he got released, when he was coming out with that Tales of the Father with the book thing and he had the glasses, he kind of looked like that dude from Far Cry. That was going to turn into something disgusting, like in the best of ways. I need to see that back. If not, I would just want him to, I just want him to do what he was doing when he was in NXT. Just keep being the Aleister Black that we know and love. Oh boy, hearing some words from the Street Profits. Let's just call them the Heat Profits at this point. Heat Profits. That's what I'm gonna call them. Heat Profits, not Street Profits, because these guys are bad boys now. They turning bad. Graveyard Ship Wrestling Show. Subscribe. What's up? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We are here with Women's Wrestling Talk for our Honey Night SmackDown Watch Along. I'm your hostess, the sweetest oosh, Wrestling with Honey. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the crew. Jasim says if Aleister Black comes back, he's going to stay in that line again and pick a fight with me. Well, good luck. I wouldn't want to pick a fight with Aleister Black. Street Profits promo package. Naomi and Bianca in an elimination chamber match together. Interesting. Benjamin says. He also says I think Jade will show up very soon. I think we're getting around to that time. Things are heating up. Apparently things are clearing out and heating up because we're getting releases and updates of releases and new portal signees. So it's a lot of movement going on and a lot to keep up with. Oh, they want all the smoke. AOP, it is official. AOP has released. AOP is released. Paul Ellering has been released. But you know what, guys? They'd be lucky to work anywhere. Paul Ellering, listen, man, go lay up with your grandbabies and relax. But as far as AOP, they could do work anywhere else, I think. And I guess on the flip side, the benefit that you can get from this is that Karrion Kross no longer needs them. His character has been built so much just off of his backstage and his social media work that it's finally picking up for him, you know, and I like that for Kross. And I've wanted that for Kross. Los Garza. We got Los Garza and Motor City Machine Guns face to face. I see you, Santos, with the bomber look. I like that. Montez with grills is a crazy touch. Tag team division is heating up. I know if Courtney was here, she'd be so excited for this. Dylan Johnson, tell us how you really feel. You're over Bianca's story hogging the tag titles. Is it Bianca's story or is it Jade's story, though? Next week, going to be in Washington, D.C. for SmackDown. I said SmackDown. Washington, D.C. will be SmackDown for SmackDown. Replace Bianca with Jade? Or do you replace Bianca with Naomi? All the same story. Why? What's wrong with their story? I think it's going good for them. It's a way for them to continue holding on to the tag team titles. And the whole mystery with Jade, I think it's really interesting because now is it going back to the dynamic of is it going to go back to the dynamic of, you know, the betrayal of your friend, or is it going to go a different route? Is there someone new who jumped her, or is it someone who is here in the WWE that's on the roster but has just not made themselves known? I like the story. And I like Bianca Belair and Naomi with the titles. I even like Bianca and Jade with the titles. I think that they are a very solid tag team. They were defending champs literally every week. What? No way. We were just talking about her earlier. Sonya Deville has been released. What the hell is going on? This is so stupid. I don't like this. I don't like this for her at all. I really don't like this for her at all. And according to the WWT chat here in our WhatsApp chat, Carmelo Hayes finally got his first pinfall victory in singles action since September of 2024. That's crazy. That's pretty insane. And here we go. Main event time. Main event. Jey Uso is now in Yo City. I need to look up this Sonya Deville thing. That's so crazy. If it is true, I haven't. Sean Ross Sapp. Oh, he just tweeted it. That's why I haven't seen it yet. Damn. Yo, Triple H is really trying to run it back. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Yep, just confirmed. Wrestle Ops, Fightful Select. Sonya Deville has been released by WWE. That's a shame. That's a shame. But then, I mean, honestly, it's a shame, but it's their fault because they weren't doing anything with her anyway. With the whole Pure Fusion Collective, she was barely wrestling. Like, this is sad, though. Shout outs to Jersey. Oh, Sonya. Maybe TNA. I feel like maybe TNA would be good for her. I don't know, man. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel about that because I liked Sonya Deville and I always saw some potential in her, but that stinks. Why is there so many releases happening right now? Oh, God. Logan douchebag Paul. Wyatt 6 has tweeted the word she. When she speaks, mountains should tremble. It's waiting for her. I can only open the door she must choose to walk through. Very cryptic quote there by the Wyatts. That's so nuts. So within a span of an hour, we've had 3 releases. 4. Technically 5 if you're doing AOP as a double deal, like a package deal, because there's 2 of them. This is so stupid. Well, no more Pure Fusion Collective, I guess. I guess this means I need to get Twitter, huh, Boza? Darn it. It's the only social media place that I have managed to be able to stay away from for all these years, but that's where everybody's at. But that's crazy though. Sonya Deville has been released this evening. Cedric the Alexander. I was going to say Cedric the Entertainer, but I put the Alexander. Cedric Alexander is being released as well, or has been released, as well as Paul Ellering and AOP. And we wish them all the best. Jasim, the only comment I have for you in this with this sentence here is that Logan Paul deserves a major ass whooping. That's what he deserves. Same, man. Same. This is tough. MMA fighter turned pro wrestler. Wonder if she stays in wrestling or goes back into MMA. I don't think so. I think she could be very polished up enough for like Japan or TNA or Ring of Honor. Anything but AEW. Do not put Sonya over there. Sonya, don't even think. Please don't. Still hope Stark and Baszler can be tag champs. They're good together. Honestly, where is this going with them anyway? Why? Like, I've been saying this for a long time, but why in the hell are they putting Shayna Baszler in meaningless tag teams? I said this since she was teamed with Nia. It's meaningless. It's pointless. I understand you want to get her over, but it's not helping. The only way to get her over is if you didn't make that mistake with her WrestleMania decision or that Money in the Bank thing situation or whatever the hell it was. Should have been Shayna Baszler for that, or you give me Queen of Spades Baszler back and bring her to NXT. Because I'm so sick of this. Pure Fusion Collective. I want to know who came up with that title. Do I think Corey will be next? Like, as in Corey Graves, Eric? I need you to be specific, my dear. Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like the release of Sonya left a very bad taste in my mouth. And here he comes with adrenaline in his soul. And what did I say, guys? What did I say? I said 10:45. This match was about pretty much going to begin. Nice. Oh, this is a nice vest cape look here for you, Cody. I like it. He's lipping though. Going down real slow. That's it. That is a dope cape. Turning the wrong way, camera guy. Somebody fire that camera guy. He didn't get the right moment he was supposed to get. I think Cody's about to get his ass whooped tonight. Sorry, Dion. Thank you, cousin Ron. Thank you. Someone please unleash NXT Shayna. Please, for heaven's sake. Boza says, you knew it, honey. This won't get 10 minutes because Jacob will lose it and the story of Cody's back being messed up. Yeah, Cody's about to be donezo. It's over. Oh, yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting discussion for tomorrow with all these releases. Whoa, what? Giovanni? What the hell, bro? You split up all these people, put them in new factions and shit just to release them? Giovanni Vinci, also known as part of Imperium with Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther, has been released. That sucks. To take my freedom. I can't believe all these releases. This is nuts. Oh wow, you got the Samoan boys coming out after the champion? You got the Timu bloodline coming. I mean, well, this isn't really the Timu bloodline. You got Jacob and Tamatanga coming out after the champ comes out. What is happening, guys? What is with all these releases? It sucks because I had high hopes for Authors of Pain. I don't know what the hell their deal is that they were not shown on TV. Or even why they weren't fired when they were on this roster for all these years and then show up with Cross. I can't believe Sonya Deville, man. That one's a little rough. That one I don't like. That one's rough. That one doesn't make me happy. Well, we wish her all the best of luck. We wish all the new releases the best of luck. And here we go. The main event of the evening, guys. Tamatanga and Cody Rhodes to set it off first. Say what? Blair Davenport to the list. What list? You mean the list of releases? Wow. So Cedric, I almost did it again, guys. Cedric Alexander, Paul Ellering, Authors of Pain, Sonya Deville, and Giovanni Vinci. That's 5 releases within the hour. Holy shit. What is going on over there? This is wild. She didn't even get a chance. This is nuts. All of this happening while the end of SmackDown is going on. A lot of moves being made. A lot of crazy moves being made. I mean, maybe Cousin Ron. That's a good point. They're really getting everybody the hell up out of here. D-Ron, you missed a lot, man. We've had like a lot of superstar releases just now. A flood of announcements came out. So if you're just joining us, and of course, thank you guys for tuning into the Honey Night SmackDown watch along. Please don't forget to like and share this video as well while we're here. We have 10 more minutes till the show is over, and then we have a quick review and post show of everything we have seen tonight. So please make sure you guys stick around for that. But they have WWE has released Giovanni Vinci, Blair Davenport, Sonya Deville, Authors of Pain, and Paul Ellering and Cedric Alexander. Right. For all of that, why not just keep her in NXT? Dad says, release that punk bastard Logan Smalls. Man, if only it were that easy. But the kid makes a lot of money and draws a lot of eyes. He's too popular. There's no way. As much as I would love that, you got to think about it from a business standpoint. He may not be what's best for business, but the business loves him. So, all these people could have been at TNA, AEW, or MLW, House of Glory, Ring of Honor, anywhere, New Japan. This is nuts. A reaction like you guys are getting my reaction now. Honestly, I can't believe that all these people are getting released. But then again, These are the same names that we're like, where have they been? Except Sonya. Sonya's been out on TV every once in a while because of Shayna and Zoe. But let's be honest, the Pure Fusion Collective wasn't working. It wasn't working. It wasn't clicking. Nobody really cared for it. I wanted it to work for them, but it's just like all of those women have potential to be their own stars. Blair came up too soon. I think Blair got lost in the shuffle, and it's not her fault. Blair was going to be put back on TV. I would agree with you. I like Logan Paul. Actually, I don't like Logan Paul, but somebody needs to take care of him. They'll take care of him at the Chamber. Don't worry. Sonya and Blair released. Yeah, and they were showing them backstage with all that stuff going on and everything. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them went to TNA, though, because they are solidifying and strengthening that partnership and relationship. So there's going to be a lot of moves. And I think that's why they're also doing like so much flexibility with the portal movement. But this is a lot. We were just talking. Yes, we were. We were. The women's division in WWE is so good that they can't use everybody. Blair should be fine. She will be fine. She will be. Jey Uso trying to come in for a hot tag. We got 7 minutes, boys. All right. Hot tag has been made. Jey Uso in the ring, handling business. Oh, nice little kick there. Jey Uso's on his BS right now. He's in his Birkin. Hip attack to the corner. You know, they'd never be making that hip attack. You could always see the gap between the person's head and the buckle. Yeah, Blair Davenport should not have got traded to the big brand. She should have stayed in NXT. I feel like they could have made Blair Davenport on the they could have put her on that same rocket that they put All Ego Ethan Page on. And she could have done it with the women's division, but I understand you didn't want to take the heat and the rocket off of Roxanne. So that I understand. But she had potential. Crazy, right, Dylan? Sonya Deville, Blair Davenport, AOP, Paul Ellering, all of them. Even Cedric Alexander. That's so crazy. Crazy list of releases. It's not like Giovanni Vinci was a scrub. He was part of a tag team. He was a tag. Was he tag team NXT tag team champions with Ludwig Kaiser while he was in Imperium. I could totally see Blair in TNA aligning herself with the likes of Rosemary or going at like Masha Slamovich. Like I could totally see it for Blair. I feel like Blair Davenport has a star quality about her. There's just people in the room in that writer's room that don't know how to book anything. That's true, Dylan. That's a good way to put it. The good thing about this New Year is we will see you soon and not goodbye. Very true. Cousin Ron, don't even play with me like that. No way. There's no way. B-Fab did not just get released. She was just on the screen. You gotta be kidding me. I'm trying to find the most recent articles. My God. That sucks. That sucks. That one makes me upset. That one makes me sad. That one makes me pissed. B-Fab. Like what? Cody Cutter on Jacob Fatu. Like all of this is really distracting me from this main event. We have 3 minutes. Cody just went for the pin and Jacob kicked out. Why? Oh boy. I don't know if I like that. Okay, never mind. That's like I was about to go off just now. I was about to be so pissed. I was about to be so upset if that was true. Okay, thank you, Dylan. Thank you. Like same here, same sentiments, guys. I'm sorry for all of this. This is a mess. Like this is nuts. But I was just gonna say, there's no way that B-Fab was released. She was just on TV. Like I literally just saw her. Like you mean to tell me they put her on TV and said, "Okay, you're done. Thank you." Like get the hell out of here. I was about to be so livid for that. Wait, cousin Ron saying, wait, what? Wait, what? Uh-oh, Cody Cutter to Tamatanga. Come on, cousin Ron, hit us with the facts. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes got the win, and it was not easy. Hey, Boza, listen. It wouldn't be the first time. Oh, someone in one of your group chats joked about B-Fab. Okay. Well, I don't know about... Solo's back! And there he is! Solo's back! He just attacked Cody with the Samoan spike. There he is. Been wondering where you've been at. Oh boy. Literally, the last time we saw him, he could not speak after losing to Roman Reigns, like Joe Tessitore just said. Shit. That's a good way to end it, though. That's what you call a cliffhanger. That's what you call a cliffhanger. I can't get over these releases. And cousin Ron, you messed me up. You totally messed my head up. Because if B-Fab was out, I was about to be so pissed. But okay. That's what we got. That's what we got for SmackDown. SmackDown is officially donezo. It is 11 o'clock. So let's get into our post-show review, guys. And we could talk about all the things that transpired, even including the releases. We're going to do it really quickly, 10 to 15 minutes of your time, because I know we've been on here for enough time as it is. And we'll be right back. So make sure you check out this message by our sponsors and check out our merch again, because it never hurts. So nice, you got to do it twice.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave. Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views or go on the YouTube page at All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X at All Caribbean WR1.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you that's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen not knowing what you want to do like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to www talkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit.
Yes, buzz, beautiful people. Happy Friday. We are now in our post-show segment of our watch along from our Honey Night SmackDown show. We had a crazy 3 hours. Lots happened in that last hour, including a few releases that we just want to mention. It has been posted by Fightful that Sonya Deville, Paul Ellering, Cedric Alexander, and I said Sonya Deville, and Authors of Pain have been released this evening as of literally the last hour. Lots of releases. WWE's making lots of moves. And tonight, there was lots going on with the show. Left off on a crazy cliffhanger. And yeah, so we can get right into the shindig. Wait for everybody to reconvene and get their thoughts together. I do want to make this quickly because I know we've been here for quite some time as it is. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate you guys interacting with me in the chat. We've had quite an eventful evening tonight. So let's just get into the review of it. SmackDown took place tonight in Memphis, Tennessee. And kicked off pretty much with Jey Uso yeeting his way back to SmackDown as the 2025 Royal Rumble winner, and still, of course, having to make a decision. It was also made by Nick Aldis just before the show started. It was made official that there would be a qualifying match for the men's elimination chamber, which would lead to a triple threat match between Big Jim, Jimmy Uso, LA Knight, and the Megastar, and as well as the Scottish truth teller, Drew friggin' McIntyre, who did come out with the win. So we might as well just start there. A lot of back and forth between these three, a lot of trash talking between these three, lots of aggression between these three, but all three showed up and showed out for their match. Drew McIntyre, however, is the third entrant for this elimination, joining John Cena and CM Punk. We also had Bianca Belair and Piper Niven in another elimination chamber qualifying match for the women's side. Bianca Belair definitely came up with that win because she is the EST. As I always predict, EST can do no wrong. Charlotte Flair returned to SmackDown. We'll keep that short and sweet with a little cameo from the women's champion, Tiffy Time herself. Had quite the exchange. And excuse me. It also led to Nia Jax coming out, which then brought us into our match that we really wanted to see, which was Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae for an elimination chamber qualifying match. And I think we're all down with who won that, and that would be Alexa Bliss, the goddess herself. And then we also had a tag team match tonight with Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes came up with the pin on Tama Tonga, and it was wild. A lot going on in the midst of that match. I had my eyes off of it, and I was engaging with the chat here because there was a lot of releases that we had, of course, the ones we just mentioned. And there was also a rumor about BFAB somewhere in there, and Cousin Ron messed up all our heads. But thank goodness BFAB is still here with us in the WWE. It was just, I guess, a prank somebody was playing in one of his wrestling group chats, which is fine. But listen, fake news is, I mean, it's fine if you want to joke around with your friends about it, but don't put out fake news like that, because you never know. You never know. During the Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae segment, we got a little glitch. We didn't necessarily get a QR code. We didn't necessarily get a message of some sort, or, expectations of a reckoning that is coming, but more so of just welcoming a she, I guess, because they came out with a cryptic message earlier this week, the Wyatt Six. But I'm assuming this is the Wyatt Six. I would hope that they're hinting at the Wyatt Six finally returning. I would love it if they do. I think we all would. But seems like there's unfinished business between Uncle Howdy and Alexa Bliss, and it's going to be very, very good. Damian Priest and Braun Strowman got into a little face-to-face. I believe they're going to have a match coming up. I'm not sure about next week. Maybe it's going to be elimination qualifier. I didn't quite hear everything that was going on between them, but they did have an interesting interaction. The Miz interacting with Cody and Shinsuke Nakamura, keeping a close eye on everything every week these days. Solo Sikoa showed up after Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso won the match. He attacked Cody with a Samoan spike and left Cody Rhodes in a pile of his own beating from Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu, because they completely wiped him out. It was quite the evening, quite a night. Lot of stuff happened. I feel like it went by so fast, even with the releases. Our truth there. Let's see. We got qualifiers for next week. We have Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley for the women's, and we also have Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul for the men's. Again, we have 3 women and 3 men already entering into the Elimination Chamber. We have Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss. Why is the third one leaving me? Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss. She just won on Monday.
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh my God, stop it. My Alexa keeps talking back to me. She keeps doing it. Oh yes, of course. We had CM Punk, Sami Zayn. CM Punk, Drew, and John Cena are part of the men's elimination chamber, and for the women's, why am I not getting the third woman? Liv Morgan. Ugh, it's killing me right now. Oh, and Bianca Belair. Hello, because Bianca Belair came up with a win on the EST. Sorry, guys. Completely blanked out. Dylan says we need a Big Jim, Slim Jim. That's funny. Now imagine having the Usos do the Slim Jim commercial together. I would be down with that. Step into a Big Jim. I'm here for that. That's pretty clever, Councilman. Boza says, hey, honey, Sonya's contract expired and WWE told her they weren't renewing, so she can show up whenever, wherever. Very Shakira of her. That BFT Claymore combo and that triple threat was fire. That was good. There was no code. It was a quick flash of something. It was like gray and distorted, but it was definitely not a code or QR code or anything. I didn't see any QR code that popped up. It happened so fast you weren't even able to scan it if you could, but there was no QR codes. It was just a little and that was it. Hopefully we will see the Wyatt Six. We didn't get them tonight. Got to be a little more patient. No QR codes, no hints, no nothing. Yeah, literally. Alexa wants to be my Alexa wants to be a part of the recap and the watch along. Apparently, maybe yes, maybe that was it. Maybe it's just Uncle Howdy keeping an eye on her, letting him know that he's very, very close by. Solo ain't finished with Cody yet. He's definitely not. Councilman here says word is Lily is injured after hitting that turnbuckle. Please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Now, Dylan, now you're just being funny. Wait, BFAB and Giovanni Vinci are fake ones. Those are fake releases? There's fake releases? Guys, come on now. Several releases during SmackDown. AOP, Paul Ellering, Sonya Deville, Blair Davenport, and Cedric Alexander. Those are the names that have been popped up. Yeah, I don't see Giovanni Vinci or anything. But I'm sure there will be more. And we just wish them the best of luck. But I enjoyed my evening tonight, guys. I wanted to get through pretty much everything really quickly, and I think we pretty much did. I'm sure Monday comes, we'll probably talk about a lot more highlights. Even tomorrow for the Kayfabe podcast, I'm sure we'll go over some things that happened tonight, some things that we might have missed talking about, or some talking points, because there was just so much going on tonight. It just seemed very hectic and chaotic, but without being too chaotic. But I enjoyed my time here with you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you guys for hanging with me for yet another 3 hours of a wonderful Honey Night SmackDown watch along. You guys can always find me here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays with the WWT live crew, as well as every Friday for our Honey Night SmackDown watch along, pulling that double duty. Tomorrow, Kayfabe podcast, 12 p.m. Eastern time. I will be with the councilman and Dion as well. Got a lot of fun things planned for the show tomorrow. Can't wait to get into it with the guys and chop it up with my peeps. Let's see, what else do I got going on? Follow me in all things Wrestling with Honey on all the socials, Wrestling with Honey podcast on YouTube. Like and subscribe to it. There's no content up there yet, but there will be soon. It's just taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. You want to stay progressive and make sure everything's perfect. And check out my Honey Pop predictions. Check out all my socials. Like I said, all things Wrestling with Honey, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I don't have Twitter, but I guess according now, because of all this news and releases, I got to be in the loop, and I guess I'm going to have to make one, but it's your fault. You guys talked me into it. I had a wonderful night with you guys. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Shout outs to Gas Mask. Thank you for joining us, buddy. Please feel free to come back anytime. Jeffrey, D-Ron, Boza, Cousin Ron, Councilman, Dylan Matthews, Dylan Johnson, Eric Tate. There's more. Cindy popped up in here. Papa Honey, always appreciate having your support and love you so much. Let's see. I know there's another name I'm missing. I'm missing somebody. Jasim, yes, Jasim Elordi, good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Benjamin as well. Bobby Petito, shout outs to my boy Bobby Petito. He wasn't in the chat today, but it was his birthday yesterday, so I want to show him some love. I said Benjamin. I said Cindy. She popped in a little earlier. But it was a lot of fun, guys. I had a lot of fun with y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Please feel free to hang with us and do this with us every week. Don't forget, support all my crew at Women's Wrestling Talk and all the cool things they got going on. Shout outs to my peoples at Sports Mark Analyst, Jay and Paul. Appreciate you guys. Monday Night Mayor, Tuesday Night Pharaoh. All Elite Stone Cold Courtney for Wednesday's Dynamite, and Honey Night SmackDown on Fridays. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back here tomorrow for the Kayfabe podcast. In the meantime, this is Wrestling with Honey, your sweetest oos, signing off. And thank you so much for tuning in and joining our Honey Night SmackDown watch along as part of Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. Ciao.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WWTalkpod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.